Hey everybody, how's it going? I guess this is my first stream of the new year. Um, I'm back in my library, as you can see. Yeah, I just wanted to, get a fresh start this year. It's a new year, new you, you. Remember to reinvent yourself in 2026. Do everything different. Like if you used to get up on time, don't get up on time. It's not about like, oh, you have to improve. It's like, just do something different. Like, because that's going to, like, the universe is going to open up to you if you do things a different way. You really want the universe to open up to you. So and to do that, you have to change up your vibration. Okay, all you guys out there, I don't know what your sign is, but take note of that. If you're like a Sagittarius, you might want to start drinking more water this year, because I just feel that energy for the Sagittarius is out there for 2026. I mean, what is the year going to bring? I mean, I've had a lot of different channeling experiences in automatic writing where I'm writing everything down. I'm just getting, just switch things up, If you used to exercise a lot, stop. You got to switch up the pattern because it reinvents your system and everything kind of flows differently. Like you may have new things come in your life. You may bring new energy in the world if you switch things up. I know everybody's like, exercise more, get up on time, get up earlier. I mean, that's closed-minded, Just do things differently. Like for this year, I decided to have a diabetic cat. My cat is diabetic. I decided to go ahead and make him that way. So that's kicking off my 2026, guys. I'm kicking it off with diabetes. My cat has diabetes. But I'm hoping I don't, man, I'm hoping I don't need insulin and all that. It's going to be a whole thing. And, I mean, he doesn't seem that bad. It's just, I don't know. Something happened recently. Just had to take him to the vet. So there's that going on. So, wish me luck in the new year. Send me a lot of energy, mental energy. Kind of just concentrate your thoughts. And what you want to do, like when the new year came around, you should have wrote all your goals down for the new year. Put them under your pillow, sleep on it, and then don't take it out until like December 31st of the next year, or maybe January 1st. That way you can tell. Don't look at it before that because you're going to mess it up. Okay? All right, sorry about this whole bit. I don't know what I'm doing here, but yeah, it is a new year. I mean, I know you guys probably heard the news. Well, guess what, guys? Good news. We got him. We got him. Everybody's been asking for this to happen, okay? We got Maduro. Everybody was talking about, hey, Venezuela. Trump, when are you going to do something about Venezuela? We're all begging him. When are you going to kidnap Maduro and take him out of there? When are you going to do it? Everybody was begging him to do it. And finally, our wishes came true, guys. I think this was before the new year. I mean, man, he really looks like Stalin to me. Yeah, we got him, guys. So, we don't really need Trump to do anything else. I mean, we're all begging him to do that. Like, this one guy, it's not a financial oil thing at all. It's just, hey, we wanted to go. If I know one thing about the U.S. government, they really they only care about justice and like helping people. Like that's number one. Like money, oil, that's like they don't even think about it. It's just about like what is good for people. So they decided randomly, we're going to help out the Venezuelan citizens, okay? Trump's been talking about it the whole running up to his election season. He was going around campaigning on, I'm going to fix Venezuela. Yeah. So that was obviously sarcasm, but I don't I'm not a knowledgeable. I don't know anything about the global politics, geopolitics, or whatever it's called. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. The Israel-Palestine stuff, I was just like, I don't know. I'm not going to even think about it. Just any other country. The stuff in Iran right now, I guess there's protests. Like, it's like, and, in my defense, I mean, it's not our concern. Like, and I'm not really like a libertarian where I'm like, who gives a fuck, period. Like, if something's, I don't know, well, you had Hitler. Like, I don't know if libertarians would have said, like, we shouldn't have done anything about Hitler. But I guess because he was trying to, like, take over everything, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't think anybody can argue that this is, like everybody was like, yeah, we got him. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody was ever I've never heard of this guy. And, like, maybe I'm an idiot, like, and I am really stupid about geopolitics. Like, I don't know, like, anything about other countries and who's in power and what they're doing. But nobody else does. I mean, yes, people online probably do know more than me, but, like, the average citizen, like, the average Trump voter, like, nobody was talking about Venezuela. Like, yeah, they might have been talking about, like, illegal immigrants from there, but, like, specifically there, no. I never heard of Maduro. I mean, I'm sure somebody I know, like, knows kind of, have heard of him or something, but, like, oh my God, look at this, guys. When will the $2,000 tariff checks go out? Never, guys. I mean, yeah, here's the problem, guys. President Trump floated again the idea of sending out tariff checks. This is what he does now. Every once in a while, he's like, oh, people are mad. I'm going to float something that might be a good idea, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to say maybe I'll do it. Because everybody, I mean, I don't want to say like, I mean, I do feel like a fool because, like, I never was like fully into Trump. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, he's going to really drain the Trump. Like, I never thought he was going to do that. Like the 3-letter agencies clearly can't be, you can't fix it. Like, nobody, apparently everybody has dirt. Like, they have dirt on everybody, apparently. Everybody in power, and I don't think you can get in power if you don't, like, I don't know, go to an island and, like, I guess you can only get in power if you are a PDF, as people say on YouTube. I guess you have to do stuff with kids in order to even, or do something. I don't know. Like, it's unbelievable. Trump is floating an idea, guys. Okay? Well, first of all, he got Maduro, which we all needed and wanted. Like, everybody was begging him. I mean, okay, so I did want him to win last time because Kamala is, I mean, well, it's like, I guess she would have been worse because she seems so incompetent or whatever. Like, Trump, at least you can't say he's, like, seems like a total fool. Like he does what he wants, I guess, even though it's not what we want. But yeah, it was mainly on economy because I thought, well, conservatives care more about the economy. Guess not. Well, I guess they do if we're getting oil and whatever. They do for themselves, you know. For you, no. I mean, how are you going to defend? Everybody was immediately knee jerk that, supported Trump. Everybody was like, look, the tariffs. Look at all these leftists crying about the tariffs. Come on, And they were all like, look, we're going to see the evidence. This is a good idea, okay? This is a good idea. You all are stupid, like crybabies. It's like, what are you talking about? I mean, so I don't think we've seen any benefit. Getting some kind of rebate would help. I mean, because number one, AI is pushing everyone's electric bill up. Like mine this month was like ridiculous, and I was like so mad. I don't know, but they have to do like they only do stuff for people like at the very last resort. Like, I mean, I don't even know if he'll do the rebate checks at this point because he's really not caring at all anymore. Like the Epstein thing happened, and I guess he just was like, right, all right, I'm not even going to pretend anymore to like do what I ran on. So I mean, yeah, I do feel like he betrayed his base. I wrote that down. And I'm not a political expert, but let me just type in why did we get Maduro into the search here. January 3, the U.S. got Maduro. It didn't answer my question. Why was he captured? Here's 6 reasons. He and his wife were, he was accused of narco-terrorism, cocaine trafficking, and possessions of machine guns. Oh no. He had guns? And destructive devices against the U.S. I mean, I don't... So that's probably made up. I don't... Were we really worried about Venezuela doing something? So this is kind of like when Elon bought Twitter. It's like Trump's like, oh, they have a struggling oil industry. You know what? I'm going to do an Elon like he's trying to do with Greenland now. And I'm going to take it over. And in Elon's case, he really didn't fix Twitter. He just made it like dead, basically. Like it's a piece of shit app now. So like, and the whole drug stuff, like, yeah, that's probably everybody. I mean, my immediate thought was like, okay, yeah, maybe he was doing this cocaine. Who cares? I mean, I thought they said fentanyl, but then I guess they changed the story on that because like everybody called it out. And so I was watching Dave Smith talk about it, and he's somebody you should watch him instead of me on that. But yeah, this was clearly financial and just about oil. And Tim Dillon had a great take also. I heard him talk about it, where he's like, yeah, now we're just going to kidnap world leaders just to bring down the prices. And it's like, I mean, people would really just go like, oh, the prices are down. Like, his Trump voters would at least. And then the left. What we have now is a pattern of just like Trump people going like, justifying whatever Trump does. And then the left like doing a protest about it in every city of the US. Like protests are ongoing now for this thing that just happened that like let me just see here. I'm going to type protests in, see what's going on because there's always protesting is just a 24/7. It's like the 24-hour news cycle now. Like, that's how often they happen. There's Iran protests. Well, that makes some more sense. Protests against ICE after the ICE shooting. I'm sure I wrote that down, too. So ICE shooting happened. The left protests. The right justifies it. That's what happened. Maduro was captured. The right justifies it. The left protests, I guess. I don't know if the left really cared, but they probably said, like, why are we? I don't know. They were probably just like, what is that? And I had the same thought. Like, you know, I mean, cocaine traffic? Like, so? I mean, cocaine isn't even crack. So, like, I don't know how addictive cocaine is. Like, I used to think it was super, like, I think I confused it with crack. Now it just seems like something people do. And it's like, you know, preppy school kids did. And, like, middle class, upper middle class people do just for fun. And I don't even know if they're addicted. They just do it. It's like a recreational thing. Crack is different, even though that was also by the CIA. You know, that all these, everything bad is pretty much us. Like, and then we give them to other countries so we couldn't pretend it's them. Like, hey, Maduro's doing this drug trafficking. Can you guys believe this? Hey, why do all these bags say property of the CIA on them? Shut up. Guess you're not a patriot, you leftist cuck. That's like what everybody does now. Like, it's really embarrassing and stupid. It's like idiocracy. Like, not only does nobody know how to use grammar, and I can't even talk because I'm not good at that. Like, I've always felt like I've been pretty decent at grammar and stuff, but I actually am not. But I'm usually good. I mean, I do, like, I feel like it's common sense, but now it's like everybody can't write anything or spell or anything online. So you have that, and then you have people like just everything that happens has to be a thing for their side now. Like the ICE shooting, and I know this, like, well, I don't know if it's controversial now. I guess I'll just go on X because, like, I followed a lot of these, like I talked about before. So, since like 2020, I've been following a lot of anti-woke people, and that, included a lot of people on the right because the left did go crazy. I'm not going to join the left now and act like they make sense either. I mean, but lately I'm pretty much just, I just want to come out. This this would be like a dramatic YouTube video. Guys, I just want to come out and say it. I'm done, okay, with both parties. I'm done with the two-party system, and here's why. You'll never believe why I'm done. That's like every YouTube title. Have a dramatic, emotional, like, title. Everyone wants to click. They want to see what your trauma is about that. I have trauma about the two-party system, guys, and here's why. And here's why you should too. But yeah, like the right or whatever, the Trump people, I mean, they really just are really stupid now. Like, really embarrassing. It kind of started to be like, I did start to go like, maybe the right is just normal. Maybe they just are about family. But like now it's like, no, I guess I guess they were what they always were. I just like didn't see it because the left went so crazy. Like, and sometimes I talk to people that are like, "What's wrong with the left?" And I'm like, "Are you like living under a rock? What are you talking about?" like they're like, "Well, woke is just like a, it's like a buzzword." Like, no, it was, Are you like, I don't know. They must be living under a rock. I don't understand these people acting like what's wrong with the left. Like, I mean, this is the problem. Like, if you criticize Trump, if you criticize the right at all, they're like, yeah, but like the left. And I'm like, yeah. And I have to say, like, I mean, yeah, both sides suck right now. But yeah, the left is worse still. I mean, I'm not going to act like the left is even near the right still. The right is pretty bad right now. We're going and doing regime change wars, I guess. We're just like, Israel is running the country, I guess. And, I never used to be a guy who was like I always thought the Israel talk was weird, and I was like, why does everybody talk about that? Because I didn't see it really. Like, I just didn't. I did see some of it, like with when Kanye first started to not like Jewish people, and he was a Trump guy, and the ADL was like, you can't do this. This is Kanye. And they just like took his bank account away. I'm like, that's like, kind of proving him correct. I mean, kind of proving all the conspiracy Israel people correct there. And I knew they were oversensitive. Like they always were like, that's anti-Semitic. And that was annoying. But like, yeah, now I'm like, I guess they run our country. And I guess Trump is, I don't know why he's doing that, but yeah, see, I keep getting on tangents and I forget. This is why I can't do these like viral YouTube videos. You have to stay on one topic. It has to be like one cohesive topic, and it has to be like from beginning to end, short videos or shorter videos, and like catchy title, not like me. So, yeah, but the left is still worse, like, because, yeah, they're still, although, like, lately it's, like, getting a little more even, in my opinion. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't even know, is there a mainstream left now? Is there a center left anymore? Like, I kind of thought, that's why I was done with the left. Like, I said, I'm never going to vote Democrat. I'm done completely with the left. I still am, but now I'm like done with the right too. So, I used to never vote. I used to be pretty much what George Carlin said. Like that's what my philosophy was, and I'm just going back to it. I mean, he was. I mean, honestly, like as much as people say you gotta vote, like if you don't like the candidates, like you should not vote, because like a low turnout does show that you have bad candidates. Like, I think there was a low turnout this time or something. Maybe I forget. But whenever there is, they do sound concerned. Like they're like, oh, we can't get people out. Like, what's going on? Because like you're sending a message like, hey, I don't know. So yeah, that's the end of that subject. I am done with both parties. But yes, the left is still worse. But I don't know. It's getting hard to tell now if they're kind of approaching even. Joe Rogan questions ICE tactics as Gestapo-like amid deportation surge. You don't. Well, here's what he said: you don't want militarized people on the streets just roaming around snatching up people, many of which are just U.S. citizens that don't have their papers on them. Like, and I know the right's going to be like, oh, what a cuck. Like, watch, I guarantee. So, like, yeah, I get. I know what they would say. Well, what do you want to go back to Biden? No. That's the whole problem now. Is like there's nuance is just dead. There's no meeting in the middle. There's no common sense. You have to go exactly the opposite. Like both sides have to do that now. I don't know why they, and it's almost like I've been noticing it's almost like they're justifying. They have to justify it more because they know deep down that it's ridiculous, but they have to say it anyway because it's their side. Yeah, he says here, ICE are masked up, which is a problem because if you get arrested by an ICE agent, you have no such right to see their name and badge number. Yeah, this is another problem I had. Like, every other big, police related incident that the left went crazy about, I was pretty much like, why are you going so crazy about it? Like, even though there was a few where like both parties, well, yeah, it's pretty much always both parties are in the wrong to me, even this one. But this one, like, yeah, there's a bunch of different camera angles and a different, like, all these different videos come out. It's like odd that they're like leaking these out. Like, one day you'll see one angle, the next day there's another one. Like, what is that? So yeah, at first it looked like it was only the cop's fault, and then another video came out. Oh, she was like smiling. She was, like, here's a typical right wing post here. She's a typical liberal white woman, less custody. Yeah, obviously this is all true. See, this is why I say the left is still worse. Like, because they are just in like not reality, and they are basically in a religion. I mean, social justice is a religion, and if we would just label it that way, it would be like, all right, go ahead and have your religion. But like, they're going out and trying to stop ICE. Like, I mean, it's one thing to. I mean, why do that in a van? Like, I don't understand why people have to be on one side completely about this. Clearly, she's an idiot, but the guy shooting her in the face is weird to me. I mean, look, I don't know. Like, everybody's like, what would you have done? I probably wouldn't have shot her in the face. I mean, I don't. Like, yeah, they get trained to assess threats. I get it, I guess. I mean, I'm with Tim Dillon, though. I really think, like, who's joining ICE? Like, and who even becomes a cop? I mean, I'm not anti-police, like, as much as every left-leaning person is. I'm not. I always thought that was ridiculous. And, yeah, I'm pretty much exactly on board with Tim Dillon. He was like, these people are not serious people. You can't say, like, abolish the police. Yeah. This all used to be common sense. I mean, most people are not like that, but you just see all the crazy ones like this one. And she probably does think abolish police. I mean, you can't really. I'm not defending her, really. I'm not defending. Do I think she has a right to, like, go do that? No, not really. Like, I just, like, it was terrible. Like, look, I don't know how you say it makes sense to shoot her 3 times in the head. I just don't get it. I don't know how you could say that. I saw like 3 different videos. One, okay, she looks like she was going kind of fast. Kind of. Like maybe 20 miles an hour. Like, he was already wearing a bunch of gear. Like, these aren't just cops. If he was a cop and, cops don't have all that fucking riot gear on. Like, these. How can you possibly argue to me that ICE agents aren't, like, kind of psycho? Like, they are all intense and aggressive, over the top aggressive, kind of psychotic. These people, like, do you want to be friends with people that, like, go for being ICE agents? Like, really? Like, there's a lot of people that are, like, for ICE, and they're like, I'm glad they're doing this. So I do think, I'm glad they're not letting everyone come over the border and doing nothing about it. Do I like ICE? I mean, no, not really. Like, I wish they would do it some other way. Like, I mean, Rogan's right. Like, it does look bad. And Tim Dillon's correct that they, I probably can play a Tim Dillon clip, can I?
And that's what the child would say. And then people, I don't have time to deal with these people. I can't. See them on threads all the time. These people, everything's a tweet and a threat, whatever. This is not what you want. So we have those people. And then we have people that are cucking for law enforcement no matter what they do.
Yeah.
And those people are celebrating this, and celebrating death is ghoulish. It was ghoulish with Kirk. It's ghoulish now. And I think that people have to, like, understand that if we're going to have a civil society, if anyone has any interest in having a civil, functioning society, you're going to have better trained people in those roles so that things like this don't happen. You're also going to have to do not glamorize attacking or blocking federal agents. If you glamorize this, if there is an idea that this is...
Yeah, so, I mean, is somebody going to argue with that? Like, on either side? because you're a fool if you argue with that. That's what's been bothering me about this video is the right is like, yeah, he did everything correct. Like they're all like, hell yeah, ICE agents. Like, since when are we like so pro like just like enforcement agents like that? Like, do you really like? They are like, I don't know if they're always wearing masks. But let me see if I can look up, I don't know, ICE agents or something. So they're wearing like military gear, like, I guess this is them. I don't know. Can you even get a good picture of them? Okay, so this is the guy, I think. Yeah, look at all this gear he's wearing. Like, really? He had to shoot her in the head 3 times? Like, what? I don't. Well, so like it did look like it was going to be difficult for him to do something. So he shot her, like, and that's going to stop the car. I don't know. It's a bad situation. But just the fact, that you shoot her in the head 3 times, like, I can't say like, yeah, he did everything correct. I don't understand that mentality where we're like, all you should have said is like, yeah, it's a tragedy, but like she really should have done. It's fine to say she shouldn't have done that. Nobody should go try to block, or especially like hit the gas or whatever. Now, I just don't see her hitting the gas as like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, unless she had already done it and you're like 20 feet away, and then by the time she hits you, like, I don't know. I'm no expert, but I'm just not like pro these guys. I don't think they're cool guys. I don't think enforcement agents that wear military gear are like, they're going to be kind of psycho and aggressive. And they are in every video clip I saw. They're like, get the fuck out. Like, and I mean, I get with her because she was like about to try to block them. I kind of get that more, but like, that's just their mentality. Like, so here we go. Here's an article. So the masked agents are running checkpoints in DC and in LA and just questioning people. So that is like, I don't know how you're going to argue with me. That is kind of tyrannical. Like, that is like, I forget what the name I'm trying to think of. Like, I used to follow Alex Jones sort of back in like 2002 or something, 2003. And his like site was called Prison Planet. He used to talk about like, yeah, they're going to eventually all put us in FEMA camps, and there's going to be masked officers going around and grabbing people. That's literally what they're doing, except it's, no one cares because it's legal. Well, it's not, because they don't know, because they're doing checkpoints, I mean, why aren't they, like, when are we getting these gang members, I'm not following enough to know if we did. I guess, like, I'll Google that too. All right, so it's good that they apparently have arrested some gang members. But look, I never like getting pulled over by a police cop. Nobody does. Does anybody like getting pulled over by a cop for a traffic thing or whatever? Like, you guys are all pro in every circumstance. You guys are going to say, like, you're pro law enforcement. Like, yeah, hey, thank you for pulling me over, man. I love the police. Like, I'm a patriot. I love, like, the fact that you pulled me over is awesome. Actually, you know what? Just give me a ticket, because, like, I'm glad you pulled me over, actually. So it's a terrible situation, and I just don't understand this is where we are now. We're just very tribal. It's basically war mentality. We're dehumanizing the other side. I was really mad at the left for a while, where I thought, like, I don't know. I was like, what's wrong with these people too? But now I'm just realizing, like, yeah, this seems like it's by design. It's like, because the leftists don't make any sense. The right is now not making any sense, like bending over backwards to defend, like, what's the point of defending him? Like, why can't you just say that's a bad situation? Like, why do you have to make it a right-wing thing where you're like, I have to dunk on the left for every fucking thing that goes in the news now? You have a lot of people on the right. Well, I don't know if it's a lot. I don't know. It's kind of people saying, like, repeal the 19th and stuff. It's like, I mean, that was funny at first to just say, but it's like, I don't know. Like, it's pretty stupid. I mean, I don't, like, so the right is saying that they're not celebrating. They're like, hey, we're not celebrating. But I mean, doing the whole, like, hey, fuck around and find out. I mean, you're kind of gloating. I mean, that is gloating, really. Like, what is that? Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Good. Like, just, all right. Just don't say you're a good person then. Like, don't claim that you're, like, above the left if you're going to stoop to their gloating about somebody dying level. And, I'm sure it wasn't everyone on the left celebrating the Kirk thing. And I know it's not everybody on the right, doing that to this, but I mean, it's like they're basically I mean, they are joking about it. There's no doubt about that. I mean, are they celebrating? I mean, it's close to that. Like, yeah, see, like this one. We are all Renee Nicole Good. Not me. I'm not a dead lesbian who tried to run over ICE with my car because my dyke wife told me to. You do you, though. Rest in piss, Renee. Is this like, I mean, okay. Is that's what we're going to be like now? Like, that's where we are? What do you win by even saying that? Like, what is the point of saying that? And I do keep thinking of, like, a lot of these right-wing people probably most likely have leftists in their family or in their relatives. If this happened to one of them, would they be doing the same shit? And I know maybe they're going to, I don't know, are people going to, so to me, that's an argument that makes sense because, like, everybody has somebody like that in their family, most likely. But I know people are going to be like, oh, that's not a fair argument. Like, but it's not my family member. Yeah, but you probably know people that are leftist. And, like, I mean, I definitely at least knew people that would have applauded her doing this to the ICE agent. And at one time, yeah, I probably knew people that would have went there and egged it on, at least, if not, would have done what she did. Like, so I mean, that's a big problem on the left. Like, but the right responding this way is not good, and I think the next elections are going to show that the right's going to lose now. Like, Trump really fucked up. And one great thing he did recently was I just saw this today. Trump flips off heckler. Oh, somebody liked this response. That's interesting. Trump gives the middle finger and appears to say "fuck you" after Ford worker yells "pedo protector" at him. So I'm definitely with the worker. I don't know how you're on Trump's side about that, but I guess people are. That's the Trump I know and love. Like, really, dude? Really? What a boss? What the hell? What the fuck is this? You guys just... Yeah, exactly. Like, this is fucking... I mean, is this a parody account? Is this guy real? Because this is fucking... Like, holy shit. Is he gay for Trump? Like, How do you like Trump after this? How do you like Trump after the Epstein stuff? Well, okay, no. The problem isn't that he said that. I mean, that's not surprising. That's my president. Okay, so it's fine that he, clearly it got to him, that guy saying it. Now, yeah, he's probably not a leftist. This guy's like, Trump didn't come here to take your shit, leftist demons. Yeah, I'm sure a Ford plant worker is a leftist. I'm sure he's a raging SJW. He goes and blocks ICE protests, you fucking idiot. Man, what are these bot accounts? Because there's no way there's this many people. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe there's a fake, because that is. How do you fucking think this is cool? I don't know how this is a win, but I guess this is where the Trump people are. This is a win to them. Hey, he got mad because they correctly pointed out that he was really weird about the Epstein stuff. But hey, he got the Venezuela guy that I didn't hear of until the day that he got him. Yeah, I'm sure everybody was following that guy's story. He always did. God. I mean, what? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see if something else happens after this that's like worse. Like in this case, yeah, both parties were at fault. What if there's another one where somebody's just like, I don't know, running up to a nice guy, but not blocking him, not doing anything, and then he just like takes out a machine gun or like throws a grenade at him or something? Like, are you going to defend that? Like, I don't get it. Because also here, another thing I was thinking about this whole ICE thing, because I know you guys come here for the hot takes.
Another hot take about ICE. You come here for the fucking hot takes. Well, let me tell you something about ICE, okay?
Okay, look at this. This is what I was wondering. So like law enforcement, I remember, being told that they're supposed to serve and protect the people. Okay. So like there's people that are like, well, obviously he had to shoot her and kill her, because he might have got injured, And then there was another thing like, hey, he got hit by a car recently though, so he he was worried he was going to get injured. Okay, like so the instinct to shoot and kill like citizens, like, and that seems to be the instinct on some of these cops now. I mean, is that like how they're trained? I don't like. I've never been trained as a police, but yeah, like I just googled this. It says serve and protect is associated with law enforcement, particularly with ICE. Yeah, they're like, so what I got from that video is that they are not at all worried about citizens. They, are worried about themselves and if they're getting in danger. They will not be stopped. They're doing their job. So, I mean, now we know, I mean, they obviously look like they would do that. But like, if the guy would have like jumped or like, and then got injured, it would look like, wow, that's, that guy didn't even like a shooter or anything. He just, it would only look bad on the leftist part, the driver. And I don't know, to me, it just doesn't look like he needed to shoot her in the head 3 times. No, but it happened, and I'm not going to act like she did nothing, but like, yeah, that is, I guess that's out the window. I don't think they're worrying about people over themselves, that's for sure. And I know cops have it hard and they don't make really enough to like, can you blame them? It's not like you can blame them for not being like completely selfless, but like, yeah, that phrase doesn't apply anymore. I mean, a lot of these videos where somebody gets shot, like, yeah, some of them, maybe most of them, I was like, well, okay, I don't understand the outrage. But then there was others. I'm like, well, did he have to shoot her? Like, it's always the same situation where they shoot like 5 times in a row. Like, and the only ones that made sense are if they're worried they have a gun or if they see like something come up. Like, but in this case, no. It's just she was driving and you were like on the hood. He was like kind of on the hood, and it was like, I don't think he'd be really seriously injured. Like, maybe, but even then, like, that's not a proportional response. Like, you definitely will kill her by shooting her in the head 3 times, But you may get seriously hurt because she's driving at you, and you're in the way and you're trying to stop her vehicle, which is like, what? I mean, why wouldn't they just like why didn't they just grab her and take her out of the car if they're going to shoot her in the head, Like, just, what? Just don't act like you're not going to do that. Like, if you're going to shoot somebody in the head, I don't know. I'm probably making people mad on my opinion here. Because I always am like against the left. I'm always like talking about woke stuff sucking, and it does. Like, yeah, and she's an idiot. She's looks like she's the type to be in a permanent hysteria about whatever issue they get upset about. Right now it's ICE. Before it was Ukraine. And then it was like Palestine. I guess it's ICE now again. I don't know. I mean, it's one thing to get upset about that, but then it's like their whole thing is that, clearly because she went out and drove her car, into ICE. So I don't know. Like, there's no common sense anymore. Everybody has to pick a side and stick with it no matter what, Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think everybody's arguing for this is an idiot, like on both sides, pretty much. It is weird how we martyr everybody. Like, it is. I don't know. I mean, I get it with these tragic situations, but yeah, I do think the right is pretty much gloating and making fun of this and pretty much laughing. I mean. And another thing they're doing is just like constantly tweeting these like justifications, like, see, from this angle, you could see that she was smiling. Okay. Yeah, she's probably kind of nutty. I mean, I'm not defending her. She, yeah, she was hysterical. She hates ICE, so she's going to do whatever. It's not surprising she was smiling when talking to the ICE and, trying to film it or whatever was going on. I mean, is that like, so I don't see this last line here. 100% justified. Like, what are you talking about? She floored, yeah, this language. Moments before she floored the gas pedal. I mean, yeah, that language sounds like she was, oh my God, she was probably gonna like run over him. I mean, yeah, everybody's on the complete opposite angle here. Like, I don't know what happens. Oh, look at this picture. She's smiling. That means she deserved to get shot in the head 3 times, What does that have to do with anything? If your argument is that, oh, she was hitting him with her car, like, and maybe he was going to get killed by the car, maybe. What does the smiling have to do with anything? Like, proving intent, but okay, like, she did do it, The wife should be charged. I sort of agree with that. I mean, so from the one angle, yeah, it looked like she was turning the wheel. I guess another angle, it looked like, yeah, from this angle, it looks like she's Yeah, and he's on the side of the car. Was he on the side of the? Man, you know, if this goes to trial, like I am interested to see how the trial goes. Like, he probably won't be in trouble, but I just want to see what the jury would think of. I don't know. Everybody's really invested in this too. Like, for the right to act like they don't care, they're really invested in this, like, and proving their point. Like, you would think if they're like, you know, if they think like the ICE agent was completely in the right and they think that's an open and shut case, or, you know, all these people saying like, I don't care, you know, who cares? She got what she deserved or whatever. Like, well, you do care because you keep tweeting and posting new video clips about it. Like, you care maybe more than some of the people on the left do. Yeah, I did want to. I was going to talk about AI. Maybe I'll do that in another video, like how AI is really scarily realistic looking now. Like, I've seen videos now where I'm like, if it says it's AI, that's the only way I know it's AI now. Like, for a while, I was like pretty good at spotting what's AI, and everybody was like, no, you can always tell it's AI. I don't know anymore, you know? So yeah, I'm agreeing with this video here. Looks like things are getting crazy in Minneapolis, but questioning if this is AI or real, who the hell knows anymore? Yeah. Let me see here. Is this real? That looks a little. I don't know if I don't. That would look like there was a cut there. Whoa. I don't know that. That looks a little weird to me. That looks a little weird. Like when he shot the whatever peppers. What is that? I don't know. First of all, the fact that he's grabbing the gun is crazy. I mean, I guess they're not loaded, but I don't. You wouldn't even know. I can't believe like somebody would do that. That's worse than the lady in the van, to me. I mean, grabbing the gun like that, that's fucking crazy. That was, I don't know. When he shoots that off, it looks like fake or something. Anyway. Man, you know what's weird now? Like, everything is questionable. This says AI generated, and this looks real. Holy shit, this looks real. And it's also grainy, too. I mean, there's no way I'd spot this as AI. Yeah, so, yeah, AI is, I mean, that's what I thought with that ICE shooting. I'm not even joking. I thought that could be AI. All these videos of that shooting could be fake. Because, I mean, I don't know. We weren't there. There wasn't that many people there. Like, even if there was 20 people there in the incident, I don't know. Could be fake. Could be all AI videos. Everything, all of it. Unless you can track down the real ICE agents. But still, that could still be. They could put them in the AI video. I mean, I'm telling you, AI it's impossible now to tell. Already, now it's 2026. I mean, to me, it's been like 6 years since AI, I guess. I don't even know if 2020 I even thought about AI. Maybe it was more like 2000, late 2000, I don't know. But like, it's really not been that long, and yeah. But I did have a thought that's kind of hopeful. It's just that you get off the internet, because AI can only exist on computers and the internet right now. We don't yet have AI people, but it's coming. I mean, that's going to be. Right now, it's just like images, digital video, and audio, by the way. I use that for work, and it sounds like a real narrator, and everybody doing voiceover is fucked. That's definitely done. There's no question. If I hear an audiobook, I would not be able to tell if it's AI anymore. I'm not even like kind of exaggerating. Like, the AI audio I use for work sounds like a person, and I don't even have to put like directions. If it pronounces something weird or does something off, I just hit regenerate, and then it's better. Like, I don't even have to put instructions in there or anything. So yeah, voiceover, that whole career is done, finished. In like 5 years, 6 years, completely finished. I mean, I'm sure you'll have some people still doing it that are like known names or something, celebrities, famous audio narrators that might still get work because but they could also clone their voice with AI, but they'd have to sue and all that stuff. So that's the only way they would be. Some people can still do it. Most people know it's dead. Its career is finished. You cannot do that now. So, yeah. But the only way to avoid AI is to be in reality and not be online. Because we don't yet have AI people like the show Humans, which I was watching on. It's like a British show, I think, or was it? I forget. I think it was remade in America or something. That's about AI people and how they're like, you can't tell them apart really. Although I think you can in the show because they're like not super. But anyway, yeah, it just, do things in real life. Don't go like, the less you're on a screen, the more you can know something's real. The only way to really know if something's real is to see it in person, I guess. That's where we're at. I mean, bookmark this because I said it. The only way to know if something's real is to see it in person now. It's over. AI. Okay, so I'm going to finish on this, guys. I'm going to
finish on this, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna fucking finish in you. I'm gonna finish, dude. Okay?
So,
Mark Ruffalo. Thanks for tuning in to TMZ. Mark Ruffalo, did a fiery anti-Trump rant. He did a fiery,
in the middle of a war with Venezuela that we illegally invaded.
so, I mean, I'm actually agreeing with him there.
yeah, it's stupid we did the Venezuela thing, but the rest of what he says.
He's telling the world that international law doesn't matter to him. The only thing that matters to him is his own morality. But the guy is a convicted felon or convicted rapist. He's a pedophile.
The convicted felon thing is stupid. I wish they wouldn't.
He's the worst.
No evidence, really. I don't think there's evidence. Like, you could call him all that, like the rapist pedophile thing. You can call him that, but there's as much evidence for Biden being that. And like Bill Clinton for sexually assaulting people too. And I'm not saying Trump didn't do it, but this whole like, oh, I'm only going to be mad at Trump, like, be consistent. Like, but the whole, like, yeah, Trump was not wanting to talk about Epstein. That is weird, you have to admit. But anyway,
if we're relying on this guy's morality for the most.
All right, so I guess he was kind of. I wanted to talk about that he said he's the worst human being in the world, because that's just a funny thing to say about calling Trump the worst. Like, I know he feels like that right now or whatever, but like, let me just see who would be worse than Trump right now. Currently active serial killers. The Long Island serial killer, I thought they had caught him. Oh, wait, it's not. Jesse Calhoun, charged with second-degree murder and second-degree abuse of a corpse. Probably worse than Trump. He's still, he's indicted. I guess he's still alive. He's alive right now in the world. Probably worse than Trump. Rakim Prowell. 2021 killing of Miguel Angel King and 2023 killing of Robert Gutierrez. Met via an online dating app. Killed those two. Probably worse than Trump. Kevin J. Leno. I guess like these people that killed two people, it's like technically they're a serial killer. The smiley face killers. I don't know if that's connected or whatever. Pedro Lopez. Mass grave where they found 53 victims. Probably worse than Trump if he has 53 people he murdered. And I know that Rex Heuermann serial murderer, the Long Island Gilgo Beach killer, charged with killing 7 sex workers, prostitutes. I don't know why we have to say sex workers. Probably worse than Trump. I mean, I don't think Trump murdered people. I mean, they have allegations of whatever with Epstein and other women say, he assaulted them. Still, Rex is probably worse. Also, Brian Kohlberger, the guy that did the Idaho college murder, is probably worse than Trump. Mark Ruffalo. I don't know if you want to look into those, but so, okay, I have to. Well, just deleted all the Avenging movies from our Apple. How do you delete movies from? Oh, I guess he bought them or something. Why? Like, you think it's just Mark? Everybody, every actor, you're gonna have to delete every movie you have. I just can't believe that is really funny to me. The left acting like Trump is the worst person to ever exist. Like, I seriously think they think he's worse than like Dahmer. Like, if you would mention, hey, remember Jeffrey Dahmer? He like ate people, killed people, like put skeletons in, like made some weird thing or whatever. And what about Ted Bundy? He was like killing all those women. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, there was a Netflix series about that. That was a good series. Yeah, anyway, what do you think about Trump? Oh, don't get me started. Like, what the fuck, man? That is really weird. Like, that is I guess TDS might be real because I don't know. Guys, if you're that obsessed with Trump, like, think about the fact that there's people that murder people. There is one gang member is probably worse than Trump, like, if he did kill people. I don't know, anything he did, probably. I mean, even though politics is basically like the mob now, who knows what they do? Maybe presidents are like seriously like ordering deaths and shit. I don't know. That's just funny to me to say he's the worst. Oh my god. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, but Trump. I think actually Robert De Niro said something like that in some interview, because he did The Irishman, and they were like, "So you play all these murderers, like, The Irishman's about a murderer, yeah. You play all these murderers. How do you get in the head of these murderers?" And he was like, "Yeah, but he's sympathetic though. He's kind of a sympathetic guy." And it's like he's talking about a murderer, an Italian mob murderer, and then and then he was like, the interviewer asked him something about like, but you hate Trump, but yet you play these murderers, and he was like, but Trump is indefensible. There's nothing sympathetic about it. It's like, okay, you lost me. I mean, you're clearly like way out there. Like, this is, I mean, come on, like, unbelievable. Anyway, just maybe that clip was AI. Maybe Mark Ruffalo is AI now. I mean, what kind of suit is that? I don't know if this is real. I wasn't there. Everybody's going to do that now, by the way. Like, that's going to be the new thing. Actually, I'm going to search that real quick. Is this AI? Oh, so there's a lot of jokes. See? Is this AI? Because of that, that's quite a Freudian slip.
Transported black Africans from Africa, not to enslave them, but in fact to liberate them.
So yeah, I don't know if that's AI either. Yeah. Everybody's saying it now. Is this AI? Is it fucking... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Some of these are really obvious, like... People are getting fooled by this. Okay. I mean, this is obviously not real, but it does kind of look... See, this is also like... the way it makes it look grainy, that's scary. Yeah, everybody is asking that now. Is this AI? Yeah, this probably is AI, actually. I've seen a lot of commercials that are just AI generated. Like, it'll have a woman on there or something, and I'm like, that's clearly AI. Like, and I don't think most people would be able to tell. But now, I probably won't be able to. And I know everything. Is this AI? Everything. Okay, it is funny if it's like a ridiculous clip like that, but yeah, everybody's asking, is this AI? No, I remember this one.
I'm going to say one thing. Fuck Trump.
Hell yeah. This was how he opened his speech at the Golden Globes, guys. No, it's not AI to this person, but yeah, you can't tell. Every fucking thing is this AI question. You can't make fun of these people anymore. Yeah, a lot of it, I guess, hopefully a lot of it looks fake. Even this, somebody thought that Trump flipping off the Ford worker is AI. I mean, it could be. God, that's scary, man. Just like search, is this AI? And you'll see what I'm talking about. And I don't know if there's a way to really like know. Like, you can only tell if somebody says it or if it looks obvious. Man. Well, good luck to all of us out there, guys, because it's going to get
Real. Shit is gonna get real out there. It's gonna get real. So say safe, guys. Fuck Trump.